Hello everybody, welcome back to the Goosebumps Bro. And today, I had just gotten back from Cursed City Con, and I really want to show you everything I got. So, the first thing I got was this awesome The Goosebumps Crew t-shirt, because they were all there. So, crew member beware, you're in for a scare, and has their logo and a monster slash. Also, before we get into anything else, I also have some pretty cool interview with Mr. Avery Jones. So, let's go ahead and check that out. Okay, everybody, we are here at Cursed City Con, and I'm here with Avery Jones, and he was the lead puppeteer in both of the Goosebumps movies, and we are going to ask him some questions. So, my first question is, how did you get into puppeteering?
I had no friends. No. My dad always had puppets around the house, so I grew up around it. It was normal to me, and I never thought about ever having a real job. So this is just what I fell into, I suppose.
Thank you. And my next question is, what was like the audition process into getting into the first Goosebumps movie?
Well, a friend of a friend sent me a Facebook message about the casting agency looking for a puppeteer, and I was one of 5 guys that showed up. I went in and auditioned with something a lot like this guy, and read a quick scene in Stein's study when Slappy first comes out of his book, and I had another callback and another audition and another callback, and eventually I got the part, and a few days later I was in the middle of Goosebumps craziness.
And the last thing I want was, we were talking about it yesterday, what was the original ending for Goosebumps 2?
Yeah, I'm surprised I've not shared this before. The original ending of Goosebumps 2, Slappy gets electrocuted and rockets into the sky, just like the movie you've seen. And then it's Happy Christmas time, and Sam and Sarah's house, Sarah gets accepted into college. Everyone's happy, celebrating Happy Christmas music, and the camera pans over to the mantle where there's a devious-looking nutcracker that looks into the camera and says, "Congratulations!" Cut to black. Still think it would have been really cool.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for being here. See you in your dreams.
Speaking of Avery Jones, I also got my poster signed by him, and he drew a little Slappy. That is really cool. So that is my Goosebumps 2 poster, now signed by Chris Parnell and Avery Jones. Really awesome. Okay, one of the first items I got is Stein Tingler's number 4. It is really awesome. I got it from Haunt Happy Books, and they had a little pop-up at the convention, and I needed this to complete my Stein Tingler's collection because no stores around me were actually getting it. So, pretty cool. Next up is my Slappy dummy, and of course I have already had him. He's in the background of videos, but I did get him signed by Avery Jones right there. That is really awesome. So now we'll go to the next item. One of the next items I got is a sticker that says Cursed City Con and is like holographic. It's really awesome. So that is the convention that I went to. Pretty awesome. And then next was like a newspaper that this company does. Actually, they are real newspapers, so you can look through these. Really cool stuff. And it talks about Cursed City, so Stein and Tim, and they did a little cartoon Stein on there. Really cool magazine. Next up, we have, we'll show this. It is a Cursed City poster. This was done by someone, I can't really remember their name right now, but it's like all the cryptids going to the convention. And I actually got it signed by all of the Goosebumps crew. So there is Bjorn, Isaiah, and Nick. Really cool. Next item I got is this metal, like, art piece thing. So it has all the monsters on it. And Stein, really, really cool looking. The next items I got kind of were together. So if I bought this, I would get this for free. So it's like it's wooden, and it says Goosebumps, and it's 2 real goose giving each other fist bumps. And this light. So this actually does light up. Unfortunately, I don't have anything with me right now to show, but it is really cool, and I will hopefully try to figure out how to connect this while I'm filming videos in the future. So this is really awesome. The next item I got was from Mr. Craig White, and he was the illustrator for the later half of Give Yourself Goosebumps. So this is his Body Scroogers cover. Really awesome, and it's on a t-shirt. Really cool. Speaking of Craig White, I got one of his drawings of his Terror Tower. Really cool. So it says Craig White 25 on there. And he also did this awesome print for Curse City. Really, really cool. Another thing of Craig White is I brought this book with me to get signed. And, here is a bookmark that he had. That is his Instagram. For anyone who doesn't know what it is, you can scan that. It has all of his art on it. Really cool. And on the inside, he wrote Craig White, stay spooky. So, really, really awesome. Another thing I did get is my vinyl signed by Jack Lenz. He is amazing. Super nice dude. So he wrote to Gunner, which is my name, all the best, music is God, and signed it. Because we were talking about music for a while. And the next item is also really cool. Okay, this is the Goosebumps theme song that Jack Lenz did back in the 90s, and he actually was there playing the theme song. I'll actually play that right now.
And you put up with a lot. So then when that's done, we'll go. Remember that part? You can try that. Right? Okay, do you remember what comes next? Now here's where you go. There's your note. Back to. And then we go. Sorry. And then.
And yes, so the paper he was actually going off of, this is the one he was holding, and he wrote to Gunner and signed it for me. So that is really amazing. And then I got the cassette tape from him, and he signed the back. Really awesome. And the CD version, which, of course, these aren't official, but it is still really awesome. So now let's go to the next item. The next item is my Goosebumps copy, PS5 copy of Goosebumps Terror in Little Creek. I got it signed by the wonderful Morgan Taylor, who is the voice actress for Sloane in the game. She is amazing. And I got a few things from her booth. She gave me this pin that says Sleuthy on it with the Goosebumps slimy drip. She had these wooden things at her table. This one is Terran Little Creek, Sloan on it, and she signed it for me. And it's supposed to look like a Polaroid photo. Really awesome. And this one is Curse City Con, and then said where the convention was actually held. Really awesome. And then the last thing I got from her is this really big Terran Little Creek poster. She said, "To Gunner, thank you for being a friend. Morgan Taylor and Sloan." Really cool art. And of course, it is inspired by the cover of the game. Really cool. Okay, guys, the next few things I got was from the Goosebumps crew while I was there. So I did win the giveaway. And first, I do want to show this. So it is Welcome to Dead House, which is, of course, the first book. And I got it signed by Tim Jacobus. But Isaiah and Bjorn signed down here. And Nick asked me if it was okay if he could write loser and point to Tim. And he did that and sent a picture to Tim because they, of course, know each other pretty well. So that was pretty funny. So now here's all the stuff I won from the giveaway. Books 1 through 4, box set. Really awesome. Pretty good condition. A little bent up, but knowing how old this is, it's still amazing. So really cool. And now we have books 5 through 8 box set. We have a copy of Screams in the Night. Really nice condition too. We have book number 5 of Tales to Give You Goosebumps. Really awesome. And now I completed my audiobook collection. Really awesome. This is really cool. And I got the 2 Collector's Caps collection books, still brand new sealed. And these are amazing. Well, VHSs. This one of One Day at Horrorland, parts 1 and 2. They put it in a nice protector case. Pretty awesome. Of course, I won't open it up, but it's pretty cool. And Welcome to Dead House, based on book number 1. So, of course, this has both parts to Welcome to Dead House, and still does have the insert inside. There is the VHS. Then here's the little insert. Let me move those out of the way. Enter if you dare. This is a $1 rebate for Triple Headers Book 1. Get $1 back. Buy the Goosebumps Triple Header Book 1 plus any Goosebumps book 1 through 58 only and get $1 back. So you can do all that. And an advertisement for Attack of the Mutant. Really cool. So you can save money on that video game back then. The CD-ROM game from the 90s. That is really awesome, guys. So, on to the next item. And the last thing I won was Cal Dodd signature. Who you calling Slappy? Or who you calling Dummy? Dummy. Really awesome. So he played 90s Slappy And he also did the dog barking in the intro. And he also does the viewer beware, you're in for a scare. So he did that. Really awesome. And that is everything I won from the Goosebumps crew. Thank you so much, Bjorn, Isaiah, and Nick. You guys are all amazing. I accidentally missed this, but I also did win this from the giveaway. Master of Ceremonies Goosebumps hat with curly on it from 1995. Really awesome. The next thing I got was a photo with Avery Jones, and he drew Slappy right there. He signed it for me, too. He is amazing. And we'll save that for later. That's really cool. The next thing I got was this from Mr. Tim Jacobus, original pencil sketch of Monster Blood #2. Really cool. Put that back there. Okay, guys, here are the lanyards to get into the Stein experience. Really cool. And the wristbands me and my mom had to wear to the convention. Not too special, but still pretty cool. Then we got Attack of the Jack-o'-lanterns. And I brought this with me because it still had the cards inside and the stickers inside. And I got it signed by Tim. And then you were only supposed to get one autograph from Stein per person. And I got this signed by Mr. Stein and Tim Jacobus because Tim did the art for it. Really awesome. And my mom also got a autograph from Stein, and of course, it's in my collection. So I will show you that right now. It is one of my most prized possessions. This photo with Tim Jacobus and R.L. Stein, and I got them both to sign it. Really amazing. So there's me holding Slappy. This is so cool. Definitely gonna cherish this forever. And the last thing I want to show is this beautiful poster of Camp Cold Lake, and it is signed by Mr. Tim Jacobus. Really beautiful poster, so I will have to get that hung up very soon. Wow, that stuff is really cool. I hope you guys enjoyed my interview with Mr. Avery Jones, and I hope you guys enjoyed looking at all of the awesome stuff I was able to get at Curse City Con, and I just want to say thank you to the Goosebumps crew for everything that I got from you guys. Thank you, Morgan Taylor, for being so very awesome, and yeah, I also want to say thank you to Avery Jones for also being so very awesome, and thank you for liking some of my content, and thank you for doing that interview with me and what's actually about to come next. So thank you guys for watching. Goodbye, everybody.
See you in your dreams.